530-8521 or order online at buypaisano.com.
An area roughly the size of Rhode Island is now on fire in North Texas. We saw this video early this morning and knew it was a story we had to cover. In its way, oil fields, there's a nuclear weapons facility, hundreds of thousands of cattle, hundreds of homes. At this hour, high winds and dry conditions keep pushing the flames higher, forcing more towns to evacuate, some with just minutes' notice. Owners of the Canadian Inn in Canadian Texas, Sam and Kristi Ciaramitaro, are with us now. We're so glad you guys are alive and well. I know the fire was all around you. How is it possible to have flames like that and your guys' house survived?
It's almost a miracle. And in fact, we got trapped in town here with a couple hundred other people, and we tried to evacuate. There was we ran out of time, and we essentially, all the roads were blocked by either walls of smoke like you're looking at here, flames. The outskirts of town were blocked, all the exits were blocked, but the center of town still remained intact. So a lot of the structures were still okay, and our motel, thankfully where we live, remained okay. But you couldn't get out of town, and it was just full of smoke in town.
I've got chills as I'm hearing this, and I've been in a lot of war zones in my life. Some of these pictures look like war zones, and now we're watching horses run down highways. What's happening to all the livestock, the thousands and tens of thousands of cattle?
Well, we've been hearing from some of our friends that they've lost animals, they've lost pets. But as far as for the ranchers, I just hope and pray that, most of them make it.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody survives. Texas is a different world in terms of how people take care of each other, and you can see the firefighters driving through this wall of fire. What are you all going to do? How do you come back from this?
We don't know. The only thing that we can offer is, a place to stay for displaced homeowners.
Are people coming to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have some folks here that have either lost homes or lost electricity or water, and we went from 80 degree temperatures down to 25 last night. It's supposed to be 22 or something tonight. So if they've lost water and electricity, they can't go home, even if they have a home and they don't have electricity or water, because some of the electrical poles, the telephone poles or electrical poles, literally burned up and fell down. And so some of the electric is down. Luckily, that didn't hit here, but so some of those are affected.
I'm just thinking about you guys trapped in a city surrounded by a wall of fire. It sounds like a bad movie, but it actually happened. Thankfully, you guys are okay. Wow. And now we're looking at all the homes that the fire the flames swept through, and the flames are still out of control, correct?
No, not here. They've pretty much passed over here.
Yeah, no, I was saying in some of the other parts of Texas. I know Oklahoma as well. Yeah. Sam and Kristi, we're glad you guys are okay. Horrifying, terrifying experience. Thanks for sharing it with us. Stay safe. We'll talk to you guys soon. And I know there's a lot of folks who are happy that the motel is still there for you to take care of them. Thank you. Speaking of Texas, both President Biden and President Trump are going to be in Texas tomorrow. They're going to be visiting the border. As we've told you, nothing's going to change because of their border visit, but they'll be there. Joe Biden visiting one of the places with the least number of crossings, Donald Trump with the most number of crossings in Eagle Pass. We're going to have a lot more on their visit tomorrow. In War Notes gives you a free look at the show every day at 4 p.m. Our thoughts on the most important stories of the day. Go to warnotes.com and subscribe. We'll also see you on social media. Until tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.